By the way, I did see them at KCON. That helped a lot. Because KCON, I was iffy about them. KCON 2016 was my turning point. I should have probably said this early in the video. KCON 2016 was the turning point that made me fall in love with 17. I saw them live. They performed Chuck. They performed Pretty You, Monse, and Adore You, I think. And I'm like, shit, these boys got talent. A week later, they came out with Very Nice. And I'm like, yeah. What is up, everyone? This is Kpop, and today, let's talk about 17. Now, 17's in one of those times of the year where it's like, they had their big comeback, and they've had two this year, actually, I think. I don't know. I'm not good at memories. Either way, they just had a comeback with Don't Wanna Cry a few months ago. And they're in this stage of K-pop where you have the comeback stages, and you have the variety shows and all of that fun stuff, and then it's kind of just dead for a few months. Unless you're one of those groups like Monsta X or BTS that just have comeback after comeback after comeback after comeback, and all of their fans are really happy for that. But unfortunately, 17's not like that right now. I think they're on a world tour, actually. Hold up. Yeah, 17's on a world tour for the next 3 months. I don't look stupid anymore. So we're not going to be getting any new 17 content for the next 3 months unless you're going to one of the lucky people to get to go to one of their concerts. And unfortunately, that's not me, because from what I can see... Oh shit, they are in New York. Never mind, I might be going to their concert. Anyways, that's beside the point. 17's in one of those parts of K-pop where they don't have their name thrown around too much because they're touring and they're not doing anything new, and it's like no one's really thinking about them. But I was thinking about 17 today, and I thought I should start a new series, starting with 17, because I was thinking about them, called Let's Talk About. And I'm just going to kind of go through how I became a fan of some of these groups that I'm a fan of, because I'm a fan of like 95% K-pop groups anyways. Just where they're ranked on my thing. Like right now, my top 5, 17's down here, but they're still my top 5. I fucking love 17. But yeah, so let's talk about how I love 17. Now, before I get into it, guys, this is just my personal opinion. If you like something that I don't, or your story is different than mine, feel free to tell me in the comments, but I'm not saying what I'm saying is 100% fact. This is just my experience. When I first heard 17 was with their debut, Adore You. I heard their debut, I watched it come out the day after they debuted. I hated it. I absolutely hated Adore You. I thought there was way too many members. I thought it was way too cutesy. They were acting all too pure and innocent, like they're just all white. They're like, oh, we're angels. It was just, it looked so fake. The song was okay, but it wasn't catchy enough to make me love it. The album, which I ended up checking out months later, I love Jam Jam and, what's the other one? Rock? Damn it, I can't remember anything right now. I hated Adore You. I hated their debut. I hated 17. I absolutely hated them. Okay? I did not like 17. I thought they were one of these overhyped groups, and I'm like, oh, we have another group that's gonna be overhyped that I'm not gonna like, blah, 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 blah. Then came Monse a few months later. Monse came out, and oh my god, I didn't want to admit it then, but I loved that song. And I still do. It's catchy as fuck. Monse, Monse to Monse, yeah, Monse. I can't sing. But yeah, you guys know it's catchy if you're watching this. You know it's a catchy song. And I love it. I didn't want to admit that I loved it. I thought there was way too many members. I still hated the concept. It was a little bit better. It was less that pure, innocent, oh, I'm a perfect angel type of thing, and more of the high school boy, which I still didn't like. I don't like the high school boy or high school girl concepts. The song was good. And I fell for the song, and I hated myself for falling for that song. Because I'm like, oh, why do I like this song? I don't like this concept. There's too many members still, blah, 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 blah.
Just stop acting like you didn't hear me or yo 서로 매번 듣는 동하는 동말을 돌려대 girl I know what's up on your mind stop fronting and tell me I want you baby.
Okay guys, I completely forgot to talk about Q&A because this is a huge deal because this is when I fell in love with Vernon and his amazing rapping and voice and all of that. I completely forgot to talk about Q&A. It's such a big deal because Vernon helped me love 17 and I absolutely loved Q&A, which was Woozy, Vernon, and S-Coups featuring Ailey. And I loved it. And it kind of started changing my mind about 17. And I forgot to mention that. Pretty You came out after that, I'm pretty sure. If I have something wrong, guys, correct me in the comments. You guys know all of this if you're watching this. I really liked Pretty You. It wasn't this extremely popular, gonna make everyone love it song, but it was enough to make me love 17. And after that point, I started loving 17. I'm like, okay, this group, I can get behind this group. This song is pretty good. It's unique. They've gotten rid of the schoolboy concept for the most part. They've gotten rid of the cutesy concept. They're kind of getting into their own thing. And I was kind of falling for 17 after Pretty You. That album I really liked. I liked a lot of the songs on that album. And I was actually falling for 17 at that point. But when it hit me was about a year after 17 debuted. They were just kind of this group that I'm like, okay, I can listen to them. Not really going to admit that I like them. That they're not that high up on my list, but I like them. Very Nice came out. And oh fucking shit, I had a solo reaction for that, I think. I don't remember. I can go look it up and I'm gonna look it up now, hold on. Yeah, I reacted to that by myself. I just double checked. I can't remember. Okay. Look, I've had over 600 videos now. It's hard to remember everyone that detail and stuff. But anyways, yo, Very Nice completely made me fall in love with 17 and admit that I was in love with 17. They weren't in my top 5, I don't think yet, but I was like, shit, these boys got talent and I'm gonna start standing them. I'm gonna look into them a lot more. And then Boom Boom comes out. Fuck my life. Boom Boom was amazing. I think it's a very underrated song in the K-pop world. I don't think it got enough exposure as it deserved. I think it is a lot better than people gave it credit for. It was still given a lot of credit, but still, don't get me wrong. Anyways, Boom Boom, I loved Boom Boom. And it made me love 17 and it put them really high on my list. Because I remember I watched that one by myself at first and I had to show Bryson and others. I just loved it, okay? Boom Boom, I fell in love with 17. They became one of my favorite groups. And then just after that, I can just start naming all the stuff after that. Highlight, when that music video came out. The entire album, when I did that first listen, made me love 17 even more because listening to the entire album, I have no words. After that, 17's become one of my favorite groups. And then Don't Wanna Cry, their brand new song, Don't Wanna Cry. I thought I was going to be disappointed. Before we watched that video, and I was with Bryson because we had a reaction. Before we watched this video, I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to like this. It's going to be a ballad. I feel like it's going to be slow. And it started. And it was slow at first. And I'm like, okay, here we go. Just get through this. I'm not going to like it. I'm going to tell people I don't like a 17 song. And oh fucking shit! It was beautiful! That's their best song. It's been 2 months. The honeymoon stage of the song is over. And I 100% believe Don't Wanna Cry is 17's best song. And it's going to be very hard for that group to top that song. I think Monse was catchy. I think some of their album stuff's pretty good. Like the stuff you never hear about. Boom Boom was amazing. Very Nice. One of the best songs of 2016. But Don't Wanna Cry has to be one of 17's, in my opinion, best songs they've ever done and will ever do. I think that's going to be one of the best songs of 2017. And that's my story of 17. Guys, I didn't have a script for this. I was just kind of going off. I was just telling how I got into 17 because I've been thinking about them and I miss those boys. It's been 2 months since Don't Want to Cry, and I don't want to cry over them because I want them to come back. See what I did there? But I miss those guys, and I wanted to make a video about 17 because I haven't been able to make one, and I don't know, I just missed them, and I wanted to like put some 17 onto my YouTube channel. So for all of you carrots out there, you're welcome. Nice 17 video for you all. My story of how I got into 17, how I started off hating them and getting into this. I think we can make this a series and do the other groups that I love and like, and groups that I'm really into. I've been into it for a while, and like, so you guys can hear how I got into them, because I really just enjoy talking. I don't know how long these are going to be. I thought this was only going to be 3 minutes long. This ended up being so much longer. But yes, if you made it this far in the video, please show other carrots that you know, because you must be a carrot if you're still listening to me talk about 17 and fanboy over them. Go show all of your, share it to all of your carrot fan pages and all of them. Get this video out there. Let's go. Let's show 17 support while they're not even exposing themselves. Oh my god, that sounds horrible. Nope. Well, they're not even like trying to get exposure. By the way, I did see them at KCON. That helped a lot, because KCON, I was iffy about them. KCON 2016 was my turning point. I should have probably said this early in the video. KCON 2016 was the turning point that made me fall in love with 17. I saw them live. They performed Chuck. They performed Pretty You, Monse, and Adore You, I think. And I'm like, shit, these boys got talent. A week later, they came out with Very Nice. And I'm like, yeah. 17, everyone. Kpop Chill the safe way. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed, show some love down below.